What's up, guys? So we have pictures of the Halo Mega Bloks 2015 Fall/Summer Wave. I want to give credit to toyark.com for providing the images. I do not own rights to them. I want to thank Toyark. So there's a good amount of Halo 5 stuff in here, and just a very good line. At the beginning of the day, they only released one picture, and I was very disappointed, but then I waited a couple more hours, and then a lot more images released, and it's just very awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, here was the first image released today, and it's pretty interesting. On the right, you can see a scorpion, a banshee, a warthog, and some kind of forerunner vehicle, I believe. I don't know what it is, but all I know is that it looks awesome. And it's on a stand. I don't think it's going to come with a stand. But anyways, in the middle, that is a microfleet banshee because, well, it's not scaled, minifigure scaled. It's just, you can already tell that. And that is a Gosshog right there using the Halo Wars, Rocket Hog design. So I don't know. I like that Warthog design, but I don't think it really fits to be a Gosshog. So I hope they kind of change that up. I hope it's just part of the prototype. And the Scorpion, I want to say it's from Halo 4. Could be from Halo 5. I looked up a picture of the Halo 4 Scorpion. It kind of looks like it, kind of doesn't. Anyways, it's awesome to get a new Scorpion. The last time we got one was, what, 6 years ago? Or 5 years ago, actually, yeah. So, very cool. This is not a good image. We'll get a close-up on everything else. But yeah. Alright, here's this strange looking vehicle here. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's from Halo 5, and I didn't watch Halo Nightfall, or play much of Halo 2 Anniversary, so I'm pretty sure this is obviously not from Halo Anniversary. Maybe from Halo Nightfall or just Halo 5. I don't really know, but looks very cool, and I'm definitely going to pick it up. Alright, here's the Gosshog, and it is using the Halo Wars Rocket Hog design for the actual Warthog with just a Gosshog on it. So I hope they change that up, make it green, because I don't like the way it looks right now. Just doesn't look accurate. And if you look on the turret, that looks to be the Arbiter from Halo 5. So there's the picture. If you look at the head mold on that one and the head mold and the actual picture, just the head, the resemblance is pretty close. So that's definitely going to be one of my favorite figures from this wave. Very, very cool. And in front, that looks to be like the Master Chief. So that is the Gosshog. Alright, and here's a better image of the Scorpion. And I think that's a Red Spartan Soldier or Gunganier in the turret. I'm not sure. It's nice to see they've added the turret finally. With the previous two Scorpions, it didn't have that feature. So this one is pretty much a dark green color, military green color with gray on it. And very, very cool. I like that. I like this. And it looks like it's going to have a plasma turret with it. But it may just be where they placed it. Because in Toy Fair, you never really know what's going to be included in the sets. But very cool. And I'm very excited to see another Scorpion. I'm sure a lot of you are as well. Alright, here's the small little banshee. I think it's kind of cute. Kind of like it. Probably going to buy it just to have it in my collection. The Microfleet line was pretty cool. And we were missing the banshee from it, I think. And we're getting this one. This one's pretty cool. It's got printing on it as well. So, excited to see that. Alright, and here are the 4 drop pods. I think they're just the metallic series. It's continuing. Personally, I don't like the metallic series. Very lame. They're very cheap pods. And it's lame, I think. It's repetitive. But I do like the black one. I think that ODST looks pretty cool. And we're getting an Elite as well, again. And will I pick these up? Maybe. I do think they're a little bit waste of money, but they're really cheap anyways. So, yeah. It looks like they canceled the cryo tubes. That was a preview way back then. And maybe they subbed them out for more metallic pods. I don't really know. Because I didn't like the cryo tubes at the start. I like these just a little bit better. Alright, here are the customizer packs. The 2 on top, that's already out. That's the new Mombasa customizer pack. And the one on the bottom is Covenant. And something to note, I believe the Elites have the new articulation. Look very closely. I don't think the Jackals do. I don't think the Brutes do. I'm not sure. But the Elites look to have the new articulation, which is very, very cool. And I do like the Covenant ones. I like how they gave you 2 different shields because I got tired of getting the same shield color because the blue one is much more common. In Halo, so I like that. And they're giving a lot of weapons. That one has the one on the left has a new energy sword, and it's really cool. I believe that's a Halo 4 version, and I think that's already out in Series Bravo, so it's not entirely new, but very cool. That's an Elite Storm, and that's a Jackal on the right, so Storm Jackal. Alright, and here are 4 more. The one on top, the UNSC one, again, is already out. It's just on the table for some reason. Anyways, the ones on the bottom were Covenant ones, the Elite Ranger one, and the Elite, I want to say Zealot. Looks kind of like Spec Ops, but it's definitely going to be Zealot because you can see the Storm and the Ranger helmet next to it. I think the Ranger is in Series Bravo, so it's not a new mold. But I like to see that the helmets you can change out, and it looks to be that they're removable. So it must have a permanent face or something, and you can just add new helmets or heads. So I'm not sure how that works. I think it's a good idea. It may look weird, and I'm hoping it doesn't. But the one on the right is an Elite Ranger. The one on the left is an Elite Zealot, I believe. And it's obviously purple. The one on the right is silver. So pretty cool. I like how you can change out the heads. I think that's interesting. It's very similar to the little weapons packs we got in 2012, which didn't sell well, or the battle packs because you only got 3 figures. But I guess they kind of brought it back in a cheaper way. Alright, and here's what I believe to be Series Charlie, but you never really know at Toy Fair because some of these figures could be included in other sets and some of them may actually be in the actual series, but they do have the figure plates, so that is kind of convincing me that this is going to be part of Series Charlie. Anyways, I think that's an Orbital on the left, ODST Pilot, a Spartan Fred figure in orange, and a Spartan Soldier. Here are some of the other figures, and the one on the left is the Spartan Soldier, and the 2 in the middle I think are 2 half-active Camo Jackals, probably going to be the Ultra Rares. And I don't like that. They did that with the Brute Stalker in Series Alpha. Yeah, Series Alpha, and I liked it, but these are Jackals. That doesn't really make any sense at all. I don't know why they did that, but I'm sure some people will like that. I personally no, it's just no. And the 2 on the right are 2 translucents. They're still continuing that. Which is cool. And the one on the way right, I don't know. I think it's a maybe Halo Reach EVA, not sure. And the other one is a Hazop. So pretty cool. And excited to actually get some of these packs. All right, and here is a Promethean set. Looks pretty cool. You get a Watcher, a Crawler, Alpha Crawler, and that looks like to be a Night Lancer. Those are probably just placeholders. They're probably going to change them up because that Night Lancer is not a prototype. I can tell that's a finished figure. The little structure. Not sure what that is. I wish I knew what it was. Probably from Halo 4, actually. But I'm sorry, guys, I really don't know what that is. I'm excited to see what figures are actually going to include in this Promethean set, because I love army building Prometheans a lot, because there's a lot of crawlers in the game, and it's fun to have a lot of them. Here are 3 more figures that may or may not be part of Series Charlie. I like the Grunt Storm. I think that's pretty cool. The lead is alright. Pretty repetitive. We've already gotten that color, but with no articulation, that's cool. And the one on the left is a very cool Spartan. I don't think it's a Commando Spartan. I don't know what that is, but pretty cool. Alright, I think this is the UNSC Sierra Squad, which is already currently out. It's just a prototype for it. But I'm not sure. Could be something new, but I think this is the Sierra Squad, which is part of the Spring Wave. And I think this is a new set right here. I'm not sure what it is, but pretty cool. Bunch of green figures. Maybe Fireteam Bull, because that is a bull on the flag. We don't really know. But always nice to get more UNSC Spartans. This may be a new set too. I think it is. It is a bunch of Marines in kind of an Arctic gray color, so pretty cool. And this is another good image of the Scorpion and the structure on the left, followed by the little truck that's already out. That is the Covenant Drone Outbreak set, I think it's called. And yeah, that is part of the spring line. And who could forget the wonderful Cyclopses? For those of you that like them, for those of you that don't like them, we're getting them again. And personally, I don't like Cyclopses, but at first I kind of did. They overdid it though. And the one on the right, I'm not sure what the heck that is. Has some kind of tube, don't know. And that one in the middle looks like to be a flood-infected Cyclops. I find that a little bit lame. I don't like that. That really doesn't even make any sense because it's a Cyclops. I don't understand how it can be infected. But the figure is a Halo 4 Flood figure, which is very cool, and I might just pick that setup just for that figure because they're kind of late Mega Bloks. It's been almost 2.5 years since Halo 4 came out. Actually, yeah, almost 2.5. And now they're releasing it. So, still cool. Might pick it up, might not. I wonder what kind of flood infected that elite. Alright, here's this kind of Cyclops. Again, I don't know what it is. Probably not gonna pick it up. I have no idea what it is. But there's the figure. Here is the Heavy Assault Cyclops, which is part of the 2015 Spring Wave. Just look at how beautiful that Arbiter is. I'm excited for that. That is a very interesting design. I know it's not really Mega Bloks' design, but I mean, it's actually based off the game, so they did a very good job actually sculpting it, and I'm excited to get my hands on that. Alright, and here's another Ghost. Maybe we're getting another Ghost set from Halo 5. I don't really know, but I think that's Jewel and Dama in there. from the Halo 4 Spartan Ops clips and stuff. So that's very cool. I'm excited to see an elite commander, an actual named one, other than the Arbiter, coming to the Mega Bloks line. Alright, and here is what I believe to be the UNSC Gungoose, and a lot of my subscribers told me this was from Halo 2 Anniversary. Like I said, I didn't play much of it, and I need to, but I think this is actually from Halo 2 Anniversary, and it's got a black Spartan on it, and this looks awesome. I'm definitely going to have to pick this little thing up. Alright, here's the big guy from the wave. This is the UNSC Vulture from Halo Wars, and I never played Halo Wars at all, but this looks awesome. Looks kind of like a pelican, but not really. I don't care. It's awesome, and I'm definitely going to get it. Alright, and here are 3 of the figures, and the one in the middle, or the one on the left, actually, I believe is Agent Locke. Not sure, but that's very exciting. He is from Halo Nightfall and Halo 5, one of the main characters. So, I'm very excited to see him in figure form. I knew they were going to make him. I'm just wondering how he turns out in finished form, so very cool. Alright, and there's that weird looking vehicle again with that weird looking figure at the bottom left, which you guys didn't see before, but it is weird looking and very cool. So, I'm excited to see what that is. It's carrying a binary rifle, but I'm sure some of you other Halo fans know what it is. I wish I did. But cool. I don't know what it is. Alright, here's my favorite set from the wave. This looks to be like a fire base, and I can't tell you how happy I am that we finally got something like this. There was some kind of signature series prototype that most of you or all of you know about back in 2011 or 2010 is when we got the image, and it never came out. This looks like to be a smaller version of it, and we did get something like this, like the Flood Siege set was kind of like a mini base, but this thing's much bigger, and I'm really excited. This thing looks awesome. It has two drones on it with different colors. One of them is probably a major, minor, I don't really know. But the fire base itself is really cool. The Hunter's shield is now colored. Comes with a couple of figures. Yeah, probably just placeholders. But the set itself, very cool. I'm sure this might be the best-selling set from the wave, just because we needed a UNSC base. We really did, and this definitely does the job. Very cool. Alright, so that does it for the 2015 Fall Wave pictures. I'm excited to see what these turn out in final form. Probably going to be like till July or August till they come out. Usually that's when they do show up in stores. And this is the EVA booster frame from the 2015 spring line. This is already out. Anyways, very cool line. I think it's the figures that really star in this wave in my opinion. I'm still waiting for them to make a Brute Captain from Halo 3, which I don't think they ever will, but that has nothing to do with this video. Anyways, I'm really excited. I like the Vulture. I love the Firebase. It's a little small, but I think it'll do. The Microfleet Banshee's cool. The little foreigner weird-looking vehicle is cool. And the Halo 5 Arbiter, obviously, is the star, my opinion. And Agent Locke's pretty cool, but that's just a prototype. So, again, these are all prototypes. These are not the final products. They will probably show up in July or August. But thanks for watching, guys. Credit to toyark.com, and stay tuned for the Call of Duty preview coming next.